don't know why it does that, man, but whatever. Hey, Shalom, Akim. Shalom, bear with me for a second. I don't know why the line just be starting like that. But whatever though. Whatever though. You know what I mean? It's all good. Alright. This out the way. Alright, as always, before I get started, I want to give all praises and glory to our powers, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachahakwadash, and give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that have taught us this truth, that are constantly ruling well through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. A peace and Jacob. Alright. I'm the brother Ira, coming back with another lesson. Okay, and you know, you brothers see that I don't need a man spirit soon. Okay, all right, and pretty much, you know, it's a lot going on, and you know, we can see through the spirit that we just in those times where the Lord is getting ready to shut this society down. Okay, and that inflated sense of pride that women have, all right, is going to be out the door. Okay. They're not going to be proud. They're not going to want to talk back to you, you know. They're not going to disrespect you, okay, because they're going to desperately look to you as their savior, all right, which a lot of these women out here, they're not going to be saved, okay. They're not going to be protected, all right, and that's just what it is, okay. So I was actually watching a couple videos, and I was even watching the show that I'm watching, which is the Why the Last Man, which is, you know, in my opinion, this is actually a decent show to watch. You know, I'm gonna show some clips from that, but I got a picture real fast, and then I got a video. So check this out. All right, because a lot of these men, this is how they feel. Okay, so check this out.
The drama unfolded at when the woman arrived home from a long day at work. She says she noticed the stranger lurking outside her building in the Bronx, New York. You can see him go up the stairs. She's apparently unaware that he's right behind her. Once inside, the suspect takes off after her. She gets inside in the nick of time.
Open up the door. Excuse me. Excuse me.
The lucky woman with the red hair and her family are so terrified today, they did not want their faces shown.
At this point, she wouldn't want to go outside to work or anything because she's scared this will happen again.
Security expert Manny Gomez offered some important safety tips.
This is an alarm. It could save your life. It's very easy to use. You just pull it.
Oh, that's loud.
That's right. It's loud. It'll act as a deterrent.
Old-fashioned pepper spray, I see you have.
Old-fashioned pepper spray as well. It's been around for decades, and it works really well.
She escapes with a second to
see,
spare.
hey, the Lord is not playing, man. You know, a lot of these men up here are fed up. All right, a lot of these men have been psychologically abused. All right, disrespected. Okay, men got put on child support. The woman used the children as a weapon against the men. Okay, so a lot of these men are angry with a lot of you women, man. Okay, and you know, when there's a state of lawlessness, all right, hey, there's going to be more men like that hunting you women down. All right, and I happen to actually come across this picture right here, which, hey, pictures speak 1,000 words. Now let me read this right. It says, all right, and you see that women think they're gonna be like Katniss with a goddamn bow, you know, being able to survive and get themselves out of trouble. That's not reality. All right, reality is that they're going to resort to, all right, whatever they got to do to eat, whatever they got to do to survive. Okay, and that means even selling that cat, man. You know. So before I go to the next, I got an article. Before I go to, let me grab a scripture, okay? Because the scriptures say what? Rise up, ye women that are at ease. All right, rise up. This society is not going to always be here. All right, to give you, all right, that comfort, you know, because there's a sense of comfort because women got money. Women got access to all these different men that they used, you know. That's going to change, man. You know? All right, so we're warning you women too. All right? If you don't get yourself together, if you don't change in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai, all right, hey, the Lord's going to bring you to your ruin. All right? Women are not exempt. Okay? And the self-proclaimed white man, he can't save you. He's not going to always be there to save you. You know? Let me see, where's that at? Isaiah 32. Let's see. Yep, this is Isaiah chapter 32, verse 1. I'm sorry, verse 9. It says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless woman, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come." All right? You think that this money that you got flowing in is going to be always around to support and keep you stable? No. All right? And women are starting to find this out. They're starting to find out that now you can't afford really your rent. You know? Now you got to go get 2 jobs. You didn't gave up the man that was trying to go half and 50-50 with you because you got this inflated sense, which is pride, thinking that your shit don't stink, thinking that you could do bad all by yourself. Will be bad by yourself. All right? That sense of I ain't gotta listen, you know, I should be able to do whatever I want. You know, you treat men as if you're their mother, you know, trying to control them. You use manipulation tactics, all right? And then the men are now starting to be fed up to the point where they don't want to deal with you. And I'm talking about the so-called black woman. She's the hardest woman to deal with because she's the head tribe. And then you know who else is following the so-called black woman? You got the so-called Mexican woman. She's following the so-called black woman, you know, acting proud just as well, okay? All right? They're not even really willing to get down with their men anymore, you know, because why? They're hanging out with their girlfriends. They want to go out. They still want to play and do that single life, okay? All right? And we in them times where now everything is getting hard. Now these women are suffering. Now they want to tell you, I want to be in my soft girl era, you know, which you got to think about what they telling you. You know what I'm saying? When they tell you I'm in my soft girl era, I'm in my feminine era. No, they know what men want, but they're trying to manipulate you to get what they can out of you, so that way they can have that sense of comfort. You know, so they'll tell you anything. All right. So now men are starting to catch on to the bullshit. All right. Like Kevin Samuels said, he said, die alone. How these women are really going to die. Katniss, right? That picture with Katniss. Look, this was an article right here in about 2015. That's when it came out. But this is what was going on in Europe, okay? And a lot of it's going to be happening out here in the States of America. All right. Now it says, this is from the Hindustan Times. It says Greek girls selling sex for the price of a sandwich. Okay, so that's how bad it's going to be when you don't have access to bank accounts, to withdrawals, you know, all right, and you can't support yourself. You're going to sell your goods for comfort, you know. In Greek, all right, in Europe, they were selling a box for sandwiches. That's how bad it got, all right. And this particular article goes into the research on it. It says the researcher compiled data on more than 17,000 sex workers in Greece and found that sex in Greece was some of the cheapest on offer in Europe. It says a study has found young women in Greece are offering sex for the price of a sandwich, an indicator of the austerity in the country. It says sociology professor Gregory Laxos and his team at Pantheon University in Athens found that young Greek women had now overtaken Eastern European women as the dominant group in the prostitution industry. Okay, it says the researcher operated in Greek. Came back. Get Shalakia Hakim, Shalakia. And found that and found that sex in Greece was some of the cheapest on offer in Europe. Hey, shalom, shalom, testing, 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 shalom, shalom. And found that sex in Greece was some of the cheapest on offer in Europe. Hey, shalom, shalom, testing, 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 shalom, shalom. And found that sex in Greece was some of the cheapest. It's you know, whatever's going on is buffering connection. All of a sudden, you know, Satan is pretty much targeting my devices. My devices were just working perfectly fine, but nevertheless, Lord's willing, this comes out clear and it's edifying. All right, so I'm gonna continue where I left off at. It says the researchers compiled data on more than 17,000 sex workers operating in Greece and found that sex in Greece was some of the cheapest on offer in Europe. It says some women just do it for a cheese pie or a sandwich they need to eat because they are hungry. All right. It says prostitution rate have fallen from €0 for a half-hour sex session to as low as €2. Most women entering the sex industry are between 17 and 20. They are growing at a steady and consistent pace, he added. Let me see. All these ads, man. Yeah. You be trying to do a lesson and next thing you know, Satan story continues below advertisement. Yes, I'm trying to read more. Right? It says more alarming, Laxos and colleagues found that the number of the young women who are the ones offering the cheapest rates appear to be rising. It says, let me see, all these goddamn ads, man. I'm trying to read the story. Boy, I'll tell you. You know? Let me see. Yeah, you know what, brothers? I'm gonna just post it in the description box because for some reason my device is being targeted. All right, but like you just heard me read, all right, it says that women are selling their goods for cheese pies. Okay, it says also for a sandwich. So that shows you how bad it has gotten for them in 2015. All right, so what do you think is gonna happen? What do you think is gonna happen? All right, when society shut down for the second time and then it don't open up and then there's no access to these banks. Okay, women not gonna have this mindset to band together and then support each other, you know, because I was watching the show. All right, I was watching the show. All right, Why the Last Man. Okay, and pretty much it kind of shows you that you had this character by the name of Roxanne, and she's pushing this whole hate men, you know, agenda. You know what I'm saying? And that's how she was kind of getting all the other women to pretty much come together, you know. So in the show, where she got found out to be a liar, you know, she got found out to be, you know what I'm saying, pretty much useless. But they give you that so-called inflated sense or fake sense, because it's not real, of scenarios thinking that women are going to really be like that, banded together, having groups. You know, women are going to break down. Women are going to not be mentally stable enough to handle what's getting ready to come. Remember, the scripture say that the woman, she's the weaker vessel, you know. Let me see. Where's it at? Oh, here it is, right here. Let me get it real fast, all right? So let's go right here. Let's check this out. We're gonna go straight to the 3-minute mark. 3 minutes, like 50-some seconds. All right. Lord's willing, it plays. You know, I'm gonna turn it up. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second.
Hold up. lower body. Yeah? You gotta really dig in down here. Yeah? Watch Jody. She's like a redwood when she's firing. Well, damn. I don't think he's gonna mess with you again. She's a natural, folks. Men have told you what your body is for. To be looked at, fucked, impregnated, and then discarded. They don't respect it. Why should you? But what if your arms were for holding, your legs were for running, and your body belonged to you? We're stronger than they told us we were. Right, hero? Yeah. Yes, that's right. All right, next group on the line. Let's go. Hey. You gotta try this.
I'm good.
You're gonna like it.
It's just not my thing.
Just give it. What's going on?
I'm just not a gun guy. But
like I said, Roxanne, it's pretty much as Roxanne, right? But she pushed that whole narrative, men hate men, hate men, hate men, you know. She's under that vibration, which a lot of women out here are under that vibration, that they just hate men, you know. When the reality of it is that you're gonna need men, you know, and you're not gonna need any old man. You're gonna need a man of the Lord, you know, because even the scriptures say that what men shall be as women. Let me see if I can find that. All right, even a lot of these grown men out here, they're going to be as women because they're not going to know what to do, you know, like that character off of Leave the World Behind. He said, without my phone, I'm useless. I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? That's how a lot of men are going to be out here. All right, so in reality, a man of the Lord, he's going to have what? Stability in the mind, because what? Knowledge and wisdom shall give you a stability. It's the faith that we have, all right? It's the trusting on the Lord, you know? Which a lot of these individuals out here, they're faithless. They don't believe in Yahweh B'Shem Abishai, all right? Let me hold on. Let me see if I can find it real fast, all right? Men shall be as woman.
You have 4 new text messages.
That's a good one. That's not the one I'm looking for, but it's a good one. Jeremiah 50:37, it says, a sword is upon their horses and upon their chariots and upon all the mingled people that are in the midst of her, and they shall become as a sword is upon her treasures, and they shall be robbed. All right, so cities being closed down, martial law, all right, troops, all right, going throughout the streets, okay. Hey, people gonna be looking for help, you know, when the love of many wax cold out here, all right, when there's militias, people banding together, you know, all right, people want to eat, you know, so men are going to be afraid, okay. So the men that's going to be afraid, they're not going to be able to protect you. They're not going to be able to protect you at all, right? So the women thinking that men ain't the prize. Well, you're wrong about that. Men are the prize. Okay. Oh, that's the one I was looking for right there. Jeremiah 30. That's what it was. Jeremiah 30. That's the one I'm looking for. Wadi Abashim Shah. All right, let me grab that real fast. Okay. Jeremiah 30. It was somewhere else. All right, let me see. This is Jeremiah chapter 30. Verse 4, it says, and these are the words that the Lord spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, we heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Okay. Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman and travail, and all faces are turning to paleness because of what is getting ready to be seen out in these streets. So if men are going to be like women, imagine how the women are going to be. They're not going to be in that Katniss spirit, you know, mighty, masculine, confident. You know, only reason why women are masculine, you know, proud, is because society crashes, you know. It says, verse 7, alas, for the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So if men are going to be like women, all right, imagine how the women are going to be. They're going to be shook to the core. They're going to lose hope real fast. They're going to give up, you know. They're going to be wanting to do anything. All right, the scripture say women are going to be ravished in that day, man. You know, it's going to get real ill out here for women. That's the type of judgment that the Lord is getting ready to send upon this place, okay? That's why we keep saying to you sisters out there, keep serving Yahweh by Shemel Shai. Keep repenting daily, you know? Keep your faith. Handle your portion of this thing, which is to what? Be quiet, listen, learn, you know? All right? Be subjected unto your man, you know? Women have a role, and you just got to get in your lane. That's it. Okay? All right? And then the Lord will take care of the rest. But see, for the bolstering and proud woman that's out here committing adultery, that's out here being a monster in these streets, like women would say, I'm on demon time. Well, you're gonna be met with some demon time when the Lord brings that judgment upon you. You know, this is Isaiah 13 and 11. It says, and I will punish the world for their evils. Right? Everybody's getting ready to be punished for their evils, okay, that they have done in their flesh, okay, and the wicked of their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogance of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. The Lord said men are going to desire to see another person. Men are going to be wanting to go into cities and cannot do these things. All right, there ain't going to be no traveling. Everything. There ain't going to be no cooking. You know, majority of people out here in the world, they don't have no survival skills at all whatsoever. Just useless. Nowadays, women can't even cook, let alone even make you some eggs. You know, if you can't make eggs, you useless. You know, all that arguing that women like to do, she has thing going. You know, the Lord gonna make it to where you gonna have respect, because you're going to be the best thing going, you know. It says, Salaki, hold on. It says, and hold on, right. And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogance of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. So the Lord's going to be by themselves. That's why women break up all the time. They got new friends because they are arguing and fighting with each other. You know, they break up all the time. They got new friends. Yeah, they are arguing and fighting with each other. So you know, the show kind of shows that. You know, I want to play it, but the phone is acting up. You know, the internet. You know, so hey, this time. The Lord shall send the rod of thy strength out of Zion. Rule thou in the midst of thine enemies. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, and the beauty of holiness from the womb of the morning. Thou hast the dew of thy youth. All right, so the Lord is going to give men, okay, that power, man. All right, and women are going to obey. Women are in reverence, because you're going to be the best thing going. You know, so I'm going to end it